Welcome, welcome to the Joyful Art Time Show. We're going to bring joy to us today. It's going to be a fun show, a fun time. Let me get my comments up. And I can do away with that. Let's make sure my mic is working. Everybody complains about this mic. I wonder if this works. It does work. I've never... Okay, that's applause. Oh, I think I should use those more often. Okay, boop. Oh, that's them. Let's see. Microphone. Test, test, test. It is working according to Ecamm. So I hope everybody can hear me out there today. Oh, there's one thing that I probably need to do is take myself off the... Oh, let's see. Wi-Fi. Let's take me off Wi-Fi. I am on the network. Firewall. I'm on the Ethernet. That way, hopefully, nothing will drop. I don't want the show to drop. Hi, Simply Debbie Sue. I'm so glad to see you. Are you feeling better? I know when we feel icky, it's not. We're trying to get the medical care we need to feel better. I don't know if you got it all. Boy, you know, I heard on your show that, can you hear me okay? You know, that I know there's a delay, I think, between it getting out on YouTube and my program. I noticed, there seems to be a lot of blood clots going on. My husband had one, my grandson had one. On the 28th, yeah, I don't know if there's something in the water or the diet. Hi, Ellen, glad you got in. Great to see you. Great to see you. And look what I just found. I'm doing good, Ellen. I had some turmoil, emotional turmoil. I see, what's a bike? Oh, that's a bicycle horn. I'm playing with these little sounds. Whoa, that's DJ air horn. Oh, that sounds pretty. I don't even know how to say it. Glockens. All right, that's the party time. Oh, that sounds cool too. Any more? That was the timpani. This is a triangle. Triangle. I like that one. That's kind of nice. That was fun. I didn't know. Those are called sound effects. I think I might use some of those in the show today. If I remember. If I can remember. Did you guys hear all those sounds? Ellen, how are things going for you, Ellen? You did hear those sounds. Those are fun. okay, dear Ellen. You're in my prayers. Debbie Sue's in my prayers. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, I think we should do our breathing exercises from different. Good. Good. Good, Ellen. That's a good thing. Let's do our breathing exercises. It's like 5 minutes past now. Okay. We're going to do 3 of them. In and out of your nose. You know, breathe in. Oh no, let's see. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And do it to your comfort level. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. Oof. It helps you feel relaxed, doesn't it? I gotta remember. I bet you were just waiting to tell me. Put on your lipstick, Vicki. Ta-da! I think I've like really did a number to this lipstick. But it's still working. Oh, you forgot. We're a good team then, Ellen. There we go. It is time. That's okay, Ellen. Don't worry. When I remember, you forget. And let's see if I can say it right. And when I forget, you remember. That makes us a good team. Well, I do have some Creator B news. And I worked on some scenes. So the first scene, since we're here and we both know the first 2 scenes, I'm just going to jump to the 3rd scene. All right, so Stampin' Up. I did some study today on Stampin' Up. I haven't really done too much yesterday. I didn't know about this promotion because I didn't study it all through yesterday. And so I ordered some stuff because I need to get my quarterly amount of money in there. And I thought, oh, so anyway, I ended up needing more money in there than I thought. And so I thought, well, what am I going to do? There's a promotion. Now, what it is about, you get 2 times the rewards for 3 days only. And it's starting April 15th and the 16th and the 17th to Friday. So that means you get everything. Every time you buy something from there, you get cash to use in your store again. Like, you know, it's kind of a discount coupon at the end of your order. So usually it's one time the reward. So like this paper pumpkin subscription is usually it will be like $2.40 coupon. But now with the 2 times that, so you get 4, 5, close to 6, well, it'll be 240 or so. It's like 580 or something like that in a coupon for discount for your store. So when you order again, you get that amount of money off your products. So it's like a coupon. So that's a pretty good deal. So I'm gonna need to order some more tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. $20 is the USD minimum, and you need to have a Stampin' Up account, and you need to be opt-in to the Stamping Up Rewards system. You don't need to become a demonstrator. You don't need any of that to get your coupons with your money off your products. So I'm just like, they want you to try to do the stamping rewards before tomorrow, but I don't think it matters. I think just because it says encourage them to complete this before the offer starts. Hopefully it doesn't matter. I don't think so. I don't know if you guys remember the pumpkin subscription. This paper pumpkin box, I called Stamping Up and I asked them, what is that? Why do they call it a pumpkin box? And she said it's like off from the Cinderella kind of show where, you know, the pumpkins turned into something special. That's kind of, I'm still don't understand it, but that's what she said. I said, oh. So anyway, I guess it's a pumpkin that turns into something special. And of course it has all kinds of stuff inside of it. It has, that's the box, it has all, I think it has like about 8 different cards. They can be seasonal, they can be thank yous, they can be a mix of birthday, and then it has of all occasion project month, you know, so then it has all the directions inside it. You get stamps and inks and embellishments, adhesives, so you get everything in that box to make about, I think, 8 cards. And so I'm going to go ahead and sign up for this box. And it qualifies for me too for the double Stamping Up rewards. Now, I had one more. Okay, well, I'm going to just put it to the art table really quick, just because I want to show you this box. And I put my picture in the art table. It was really easy. So this is the one I got when I started as a gift for demonstration. And see, I haven't even used all these. There's one card, another card. So you get all the stamp outs to put on them. This is mine. Sometimes I'm intuitive, right? You get all these envelopes. And then here's some more front. Because see, I haven't even used all mine. I think I did 3 of them. And I've had it on the wayside. So how many cards we get? 1, 2, 3. No, we get more than that. 4. Here's the directions. And this one came with stamps. And I used 3, so that would be 7 cards. And then these are, sometimes I add, like, maybe I might want to add a little lace. And they give you, I took out the little ink stamp. They give you this string to work with. And so here's like part of the bag, which is really cute to use. And then it comes with, see, this one came with little, for you, happy birthday, let's see, forever your friend. So it comes with greeting stamps too, and a stamp pad. Just a note. Thank you. Yeah, so it has a lot in it. And these are very fun to make. Here's just exactly how you want to make them. I'm almost thinking of starting maybe a kit club. I know everybody, you guys, you know, people don't always want to just do a chat and craft on YouTube, but if there were people who were interested in that, I would do it with them. But if I do get this subscription, and if you want to get yours too, we, you know, I'll plan it once a month. I'll plan it once a month, and I'll come on and we'll just make cards out of our pumpkin box. So we could either do a craft or chat, or we could just not do any of that and just do our own thing together once a month. But it would be fun. I think this would be fun. I need to practice on making cards. I'm not very good at it because I'm a mixed media girl, right? Junk journal girl. Okay, so if you want, I have the website. If you need that, just let me know. You can email me and let me know if you need the website to my website. I have a website. The web address is in my link tree, which is, I don't know if you guys know what link tree is, but yeah, or you can email me. I can help you out and get you started. Oh, I forgot about our happy dance. Let's go back to our happy dance. Here she is. She's not dressed yet. I haven't had time because I had to study Stampin' Up! Today since I'm a demonstrator and I got to get it all together, right? I did that today. I know, isn't she cute? Her eyes are really goo-goo eyes. Okay, well, we're going to do our laughing yoga, and we're going to look at this lady here, or what can we, oh, I forgot her name. I know I named her, but I forgot her name. Oh, dear. Well, if it comes to me, I'll say it, or we might have to rename her. Okay, I love her hairspray. It really worked in the back. See there? But she does need some clothes to be proper. All right, let's start laughing at this brush. And when it goes like this, we want to take our head and go with it and laugh, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woo! I've been screaming, not laughing. Oh my, oh my. And at the end, you really start laughing. You can't help it. It's just contagious, isn't it? Well, here's our cute little sweet pie, and hopefully she gets some clothes on next time to be a little more decent. Although she doesn't have a figure really to expose. I should say this is not for a kid channel, right? we might get a little tacky here. All right. Okay, so we're going to go back to the scenes. This is our Scrap into Fodder April series, part 1 and 3. Put a dress on her. She needs, yep. Oh, I need to remove this. It's in my way. So I made this scene today because the Joyful Art Time show, we're going to have Scraps into Fodder. And the April series, this is part 1. There'll be 3, because there's 3 April dates and Tuesday. So it'll all be scraps into fodder. And we'll do something different each time. And the last show, I'm thinking about also showing how you can do scraps, not only in a junk journal use, but also making a picture for your studio, for your art studio or your crafting area, or and I thought that would be fun to do because I could use some more pictures in my area. And so, what are scraps? Scraps are little leftover pieces, too good to throw away after a project. They still have purpose. They, look like leftovers today, but maybe become the loveliest part of tomorrow's journal page. An unending heap of scraps exists in the artist studio. Yeah, that's true. Unending heap of scraps. So that's scraps. Fodder is ready to use bits and pieces. Your scraps are ready to use. That feels like a junk journal page, and it can make it come alive. So scraps are the beginning process. Fodder is what they become when we give them purpose. All right. Now we're going to change a little bit here. We're going to go into the art table really soon, but I have to I've been doing my pause pilot study again, and what matters today and the future, and it's every day for 10 days at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. And so I'm asking you, if you can, feel free to join me. These are daily morning sessions, like for 2 weeks, and it'll be April 13th through April 22nd. And each session focuses on pausing to reflect on what matters for the day, looking ahead to the future, and building healthy intentions and habits that support your daily life, creativity, and it does have a Christian focus. And the pilot study, I'll be updating forms or discovering new ways today. The forms were a new way. I used them a new way, which I was surprised, and it just worked out. The forms are available on in my coffee shop. They're free. This is how they'll look. So you'll get a brain dump. You'll get a pause what matters in the future, idea notes, and some of these I already used. You'll get a pause what matters today, safe intentions, what is God saying to me today? And I put self-care first, but then you have to organize what your day is going to be like. And then there's a pause scripture reading and writing and an index card to try to keep on your desk or wherever, so you can kind of refer through it through the day. Let's see. So it comes out like this, but then what you want to do is print it on this other side in your printer. And then you just fold it in half, and you have 4 days. So there should be 5 sheets for 4 days. Now you're kind of probably thinking, oh, here's the rest. Glimmer. Glimmer is one of them too. So the glimmer is finding glimmers scattered throughout my day. So it's living in love, hope, faith, joy, peace, kindness, patience, and thankfulness. And then you just write down what sparkled, recognition, emotions you had, moments, memories, ideas. You're looking for stuff, and your goodness. Now, tomorrow, since it'll be the second day, we're going to take 2 days of these and we're going to put them in a composition book and we're going to staple them. I had to have something, right, to put these in so I have a reference. I'm just going to staple them here, put top here what the 2 days were so I have a reference if I want to ever find it again. And this can stay blank. This can be what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a magazine picture book if I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, I'll write or I'll leave it blank and just go to the next one. So that's what we're going to work on tomorrow, as well as do briefly, we'll go briefly over our paperwork that we've done. Okay, now, what else do I want? I guess that's it. That's it for the pause. The other thing I wanted to say, because I said I had some emotional issues and some physical issues, and this is in the pause program, I take care of my nervous system. Our nervous system is attached to our brain, our spine, everywhere. Our nervous system actually runs our whole body. So there's new science out that if we take care of this nervous system, that we will feel better. Okay? Now, when your nervous system is out of whack, you feel frustrated, you feel flight or fight, or you're going to have those feelings anyway, but can you pull it back? Or how long are you going to stay in that stress mode? Because if you stay too long, it's going to affect you physically and mentally. Okay, I took on a challenge, and that was the Mission Impossible challenge. And I jumped in it without realizing. Really, I looked at it globally, but I didn't really realize about the competition part. So there was a competition between 3 creators, and people had to vote for what they liked. Well, I'll tell you, and then you were timed when you were preparing this. Not only did I have stress during that whole 75 minutes, because I had at first, I thought I was recording and then I wasn't. So I had to jump in, try to fix that, and be within my time limit. And I mean, it was very stressful. And then one of the creators said, "Oh, I'm so stressed over this. And if you don't like what I make, guess what? You do it. You come and try this and see how you are during a 75-minute time limit. see if you can do it." And another creator got very sick to her stomach. She says, "Oh, I don't feel good. I am sick to my stomach. Oh gosh, I hope I can get over this." And then her hands would shake during the presentation. Her hands would shake. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we are 3 stressful out people. I felt horrible. I couldn't sleep. My digestion also went bananas. It was an emotional cost of pressure and comparison. And I thought, what did I learn before about this? And I remembered in my psychological training that there is a, what do you call it? Autonomy. People feel better if they can have autonomy, if they can have, that means your choice. If you can, let's see, what is it? Gosh, I don't have it up there. Why don't I have it up there? I know one is autonomy. Self-determination, that's it, self-determination. We are better people when we have self-determination in what we do. And so I took this to my pause, and then I looked up scriptures, and I thought, with the help of chat and Google, and so they have scriptures that match. There were scriptures that matched my feelings and just how uncomfortable I was. But the scriptures gave me comfort, and they helped guide me in what I needed to do. It became a way of pausing and noticing and then letting God's truth speak into my situation. It was so much of a relief today. I had no idea that this pause program could work like that. I developed a boundary for myself. I had more freedom. Freedom, that's the other thing. We need freedom in our creative process, not in a calm rhythm that supports peace instead of pressure. I tell you that I am never going to ever do that again. And if anybody ever asks me to do something like that again, I am going to say no. That was it. I mean, the three of us were wrecks, I think. We were so nervous, and that's really hard on your nervous system. Plus, my age now. One of the creators is younger than two of us, but I'm 72 years old, and to have that pressure when I'm aging anyway was really hard on me. See, it's taken me Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So far, it's been 4 days of me trying to rest my nervous system, trying to get it calmed down, so I can have more meaning in my life. But I don't want my channel like that. I want meaningful creativity where people feel welcome to create. They can watch or they can share, and they can simply be free. That was the third one, is connection. So we need connection. We need to share our information in a free way. Ellen, I'm so glad you understand fodder. I know it's such a word. And if you look it up in the dictionary, it doesn't make sense either, what we'd use it for. Anyway, that's been my pressure for the past 4 days. I haven't really talked to the other creators about it and how, if they're slowing down at all with the pressure they were under, but we were all three expressing the same pressure. Yes, Ellen. Yes, Ellen, you're welcome. All right, so let's get to the art table. That's enough of talking. I think I'm better emotionally and physically. Gosh, I had loose stools, gas, heartburn, thinking my heart was like having a heart attack. That's what it feels like. Waking up every 3 hours, you know, not having a solid sleep at all. I couldn't solid sleep, nothing, you know. And I'm like, oh. So it is not good. It is not good to get our nervous system all riled up like that. Okay, this is what we're going to do. It's going to be pretty easy. Oh, I forgot to fix this. This is duct tape. I looked in my basket and I have like 6 different tapes. So we're going to use 3 tapes today. And then we're going to use 3 more different tapes next Tuesday. And then we'll just make some fodder for our junk journals. What is wrong? This cannot be cut. Oh my gosh. I didn't steal it, but this was in my husband's stash, right? And I thought, I need some duct tape. it comes in all different colors. So you don't have to have this color, but somebody cut this, so but I need a full strip. Where does it stop? I don't know. There it stops. Okay. Ta-da! So taking care of your nervous system is like, do your breaths, do your deep breathing, calm it down, drink water, drink your fluids. Oh, I gotta come here. So we gotta be on screen. I might have to lift this up a little. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Now you can see me make all my faces. I do make faces when I create, I think. Let's see. Where do I want this to be? Camera. Oh, I've got it all the way into digital zoom. So let's... Oh, well, that's the wrong camera. All right. Okay, yeah, I wanted it all the way. I got to get the right camera up there. I got my web camera. Oh, so I got to push that and make that. And let's see, here we go. So let's just put this down a little bit. Yeah. All right. Throw that in the wastebasket. So we want the sticky side up because we're going to use the sticky side. Okay, let's put it about right there. Oh, sticky. And I'm going to tape it, this tape down, because I think it'll be better if we tape the edging. Ugh. Okay. And we can just cut it right here. All right. Yeah, at the dollar store, duct tape is very cheap. So I wanted to use that. Actually, all the tapes that I'm using today are pretty cheap. Tape doesn't cost too much, but the duct tape I think would probably be your cheapest. And then let's keep this. Okay, this tape is like a cloth tape, and I thought that we'll use that too. See what it does. Use the sticky side. Oh. We're experimenting. You know me, I haven't tried this, but I've seen a lady do it, but kind of she did it in a different way, but this is my take on it. What is she? I'm trying to think of her channel. All she does is gel prints. Oh, I don't know. She got it from somebody else. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh good, I'm glad you got back. Yeah, I have set up my computer on the Ethernet. And if I remember to take it off Wi-Fi and put it on the Ethernet, it's really simple. It uses you get the special wire and plug in, and it plugs into your wall, and then it plugs into your computer. It's real simple to do. It's not hard to do. And chat will walk you through it if you need more directions than what I'm saying. Okay. And then this tape, I kind of got it, I don't know, maybe I could use it. Oh, it's torn right there. I've got so much of it, look at it. I'm not going to freak out over cutting this icky part off. Maybe I could, oh no, won't even tear, it's so strong. Well, I'll put it over here. If I should be able to put it in the trash can. You know how we are about certain, it's hard to put scraps in the trash can, I tell you, it's hard. No, I'm like fighting with myself. All right, here we go. That's probably good, yeah. I have so much of it, can you imagine? What I use this for is to watercolor on. I did a class, and then you could glue it onto your page, see? So you could watercolor on here, make flowers and vases. I think I mostly made flowers, I think. So this glue here, we have to get it wet, but so that's how we have to do this one. Those two we don't have to get wet. They're automatically gluey. Okay. And that's how we have to do it. That is easy. And doing the collage will be easy. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going, you know, I might kind of put the colors together that look good. I might not. Okay, I think that's smooth enough. So maybe we should work this way and come down, because otherwise my elbows and sleeves are going to get in the way. And I don't want that. Okay, so I gotta move this because I have a basket here full of scraps. This though might be where I did some stamping, some gold, some dots, some marks. Gosh, you know, I don't keep record, and I always forget how I do things. I just do them. And so I do have these. And remember these? We can use those. I've got the white ones. So let's, maybe we'll start out with those, because they're a pretty color. Oh, that's just plain. Oh, let's just use this, because this, how did I get, I thought I saw flowers on it. Yeah. Well, we're just going to cut this up, because this one doesn't look so good. And maybe I won't use the one with flowers, because it might just be, okay, so we're going to just, and you don't have to be concerned about the edging. You can go over, because you can always cut it off, right? Now you can also put these strips this way and do it, and you'll get a different format. I just don't have a big enough table to do that. See, and then I have still a whole bunch left over. All right, right. So I don't know if it's your internet. I don't know. So if you didn't have the internet service, I don't think the Ethernet would work. I'm not sure. Because the Ethernet uses your wires in your home, your electrical wires in your home, and the what I'm told is that it's like the internet is on top of your wire, running on top of your wire in your home. So I don't know. I just know if I'm not really smart on all those things. So this one, I'm not even sure this might eventually not be seen. But they're kind of like a little bit too big. That's okay, we can just do half. Here's one. Has some, it's just splotches of paint. I could maybe make these littler. I think my husband, he always likes to go somewhere when I have my show for some reason. Kind of a red, this looks red, but I have an orangey red that looks like this. Oh, let's put this one here. Okay. And we have some blue here. Oh, boy, this one is tough. It doesn't want to rip. It's a lot of paint. I think this is going to turn out like the vase that we made with scraps, and how it looked so cool. Okay, what else color? I got brown. We could put some brown in there. Got a lot of that. I think those might not work. So this is actually a gel print. Oh, this is a gel print too. Or this is actually cardstock, but this is a gel print that I did. So I thought, well, that qualifies. And maybe I might keep this, because this right here, we can use those words. Do I need any more blue? Maybe not. I can, because it kind of looks like I got a lot of blue already. Maybe here. Okay. Let's do some brown. This might make a good background though. Let me look at this one. I don't know if I want to. Let me look at this brown one. See what it looks like. Oh, we can use this one. I guess I could just stick it. I mean, why am I just, I'm just thinking now. Why am I just not doing this one too? This one I have to wet. But I just did not understand my nervous system. I'm just learning about it. Look what kind of age I am. I am like 72 years old and just learning about how to take care of my nervous system. It's sort of a new thing though too, I think. People are beginning to talk about it because it's coming out through the science. Okay, gosh, I'm gonna have to do a lot of different. Okay, this is, but this is from the brayer. Let's see, maybe here. Those look really similar. Ugh. Okay. Maybe this pink might be good. I think this is just gonna, oh, barely touch my scraps. Here's some gray and white. Maybe we'll put that more. Oh, we got this color. Remember all these houses? This was kind of a failure here. It tore the paper when I ripped it off. So we're just going to cut it up. It'll have interesting marks. This one is probably going to end up being a darker one. I got some blue here. It's still dark, but that's okay. We don't want them all the same. And we have a green, but these are dark in color. Okay, and then we've got one little dot here, one little dot here, one little dot up here, one little dot here, and one up here. And probably I'm going to need to use some, let me get all the, see, like I'm just going to set this on top of here, but I'm going to need to bring in some, because I got a little space there. I'm going to have to bring in some fluid medium to help stick. I kind of like this. Put a little piece here. And a little piece here. That was a big piece. So I got right there, and right there. Okay. Let's put some words. How about that? I'm going to use some old, this is messed up words. I want the, oh, I didn't look on this side. We got butterflies on this side. This is like I'm trying to get a stamp off, right? Yeah, we can make, yeah, it's like a snippet roll. There, yeah, we can have belly bands, we can have, you can cut it out to be hearts, which I might do when these are dry, because I kind of need a few hearts for my journal tomorrow. Maybe we'll just kind of like, all right. Did I have any, see, I was that one? Yeah. And we put a little one here. Okay, now I'm going to have to get my glue to add more there. So let's get this one done. Yeah, these butterflies aren't any good. Right now, oh, I think my husband is cooking. Maybe he's not going anywhere. Oh, this might look good. I have this black. So we have it dark. I could probably cut this up. I don't know, but you don't always want little pieces of scraps either. You might want bigger pieces, or you might want to use it differently. So it's probably best to do this. Just to get a little more color in here. Okay, now I'm going to put darker color in there. This is a gel print that is just attached to a magazine page. Ta-da! Yeah, I think, yeah, this is almost like a snippet roll, isn't it? It is a snippet roll. We can call this a snippet roll. Yep. Oh, so I got some more there. Now this looks like it has gold maybe in it. So I'm going to put that up there. Got a lot of this. I'm going to put some on here. Okay. Now, I have black. White, I think, might look kind of cool. I have some white. Actually, this is almost like a silver color. Let's put this here. And maybe this here. And let's just put a little piece right there. I am going to layer. I'll have a piece. Let's not use that. Now I have this one. Do I want to use it because it has laugh? It's a lot of stamping on it. And this was attached to a magazine. I'm going to just lay stuff on top before, and then I'll have to use the medium. That is a word that we might want to use. Let's see, let's just put a little bit. Might be too big. Do I want to put anything in here? Maybe. Okay. I like that word laugh. I think we can use the word laugh. La 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 la. I'm excited to do the glue book with magazines. I'm going to do magazines tomorrow with in the morning session. Laugh. And here's a V for Vicky. And here's another V for Vicky. And here's a little sunshine. Cute. With the black and white. Do you like glue booking? I've never done it. I mean, this will be my first time. I've watched a lot of videos. You like it? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to try it. Now, some of these things, I'm going to have to like put a little bit of this juice on there if the juice will come out. Okay, juice, are you going to come out? I have to fix the tip. And there's a big hard knot in there. What am I going to use to get that out? A pencil, maybe. I'm going to pull that out. There, now it looks good. Got to fix our equipment sometimes. It should come out. Yep, there it comes. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to take my brush where this needs to have better adhesion because I put it on top of. Oh, this one says play and laugh. Oh, I like that. So we can make these as thick as we want with layers. I'm using golden gel medium, in case you're wondering. It's a fluid medium, I should say. It's a little bit lighter. These papers aren't that thick. I mean, even the grocery stack, I think, will be okay with this. I don't know how else to glue this down. I guess you could just use a glue stick. That would be okay. Because I did put pieces on top that need to be glued down because there's no stickiness there. Okay, so we put some here. And then I'll just, like, I wonder, oh yeah, I think that's tape that I have exposed there. That is not. Now, it'll stick to my glass because this is not silicone. If it was silicone, I wouldn't have to worry, but you know what? I didn't think about putting a silicone mat on here, but that might be a good thing. Then you don't have to worry about the glue drying and sticking to your mat. Yeah, I think we can put something there. I got this. Probably something there. I think that is not the tape. Okay. So that means I'm going to have to lift this up to make sure that it doesn't stick to my glass mat. Okay, now we're going to go here. I think, okay, so we're going to just put that one there. I don't know if it matters which kind of tape that you use or not. Well, we'll see, I guess, when we do when it's all dry, then we'll know. I stuck a bunch of tape, a bunch of stuff on top of things here. See, I think one of these I've got some cookie cutters that are heart shape, and I think I'm going to cut maybe 3 hearts. Oh, thank you, Ellen. You're the sweetest. Well, this doesn't even seem to put a dent in my scraps. But you can get rid of some of them anyway. So I have 5 people. So I must have some people watching in the balcony. That means they're just watching and doing something and watching and doing something and watching. I think this Friday I'll put a community post. I'm going to join one of the channels, Becca, and do some crafting on her channel with her. She keeps asking me, well, I go, okay, I'll do it this Friday. I'll do it this Friday. She's so cute. I'm using my finger because I feel like if I use it, I can feel the glue, right? I can feel the glue gluing down the pieces of paper. Otherwise, I don't really feel it. I don't know if it's, oh, I had that was one word. So I might feel like putting more words on here. We have laugh and play. We have a V. That's all the words we have. Okay, I kind of feel like that's good. So let's see about adding some more words. I think I covered up. So this is from Scripture, be still. Oh, I was going to use it on this one, because then I can put the whole thing, because this is wide enough. Okay. Be still and know. Listen, right? Be still and listen. Do I need any more on those? I don't think so. I have these little things that I made with the tops of, I don't know, maybe, let's see what it looks like. Takes a lot of space. Why not? Why not? Let's make this littler. Just put that up there, on there. Hopefully that will stick, because that's pretty thick. I don't really want to get my thicker gel out. My thicker gel medium. So let's hopefully, this is the paint tops to my gouache paint set. It feels like it's sticking. Okay. Maybe here. Oh yeah, it's sticking. Oh, we need some gooey in here. Those might be fun. They're wild. Wild. And gouache paint, oh yeah, it's water based, and I'm getting it wet. So it's starting to be activated. I might have to use a different glue when it dries. I could put some Avena glue in there. All right. Now this one is coming up. Probably I need a longer. So I would say just look at what kind of tape you got at home if you want to try this out. Put some scraps on it. I'm just going to have to lift this up and put it on my mat, which I know. So I'm going to have to move out of my space. But this is kind of what it looks like. You can put pretty focal points on these cows. Cows would look good. Okay, here we go. Okay, back. Okay, my knots are over here. I think the duct tape would work good. It feels solid. Okay, this is the other kind of a cloth tape. Let's see what it feels like. That feels pretty good too. It has a little more flexibility than maybe I think it has a little more flexibility. Well, I could make 1,000,000 of these and probably still have a heap of scraps. Ah, geez. I'm just gonna I mean, I can use alcohol to get this, because it's kind of glue, you know, it'll glue. We'll glue to the glass, and then I have to use alcohol, but if I can get out, I guess, a lot of it absorbed by the paper towel, then it'll be better. Okay. I'm just thinking, oh, it's gonna be, if I do this now, it won't be as hard to clean up. Oh, alcohol onto the tape. Yeah, see, it's already starting. It'll dry in little clumps. Okay, I'm gonna put the alcohol on it and just let it kind of soak in there. Maybe one more time. And it'll be okay. The alcohol just melts it, but this is strong glue. Very strong glue. Now see, using a silicone mat, we don't have to worry about this. But that's what I would suggest. If you do use a silicone mat. Okay, I just got a spray water bottle here. I am going to just spray this. I was going to say something. Then I thought, no, I better not say that. Oh boy, I feel so much better than I have been feeling. Now this, okay, so this is sticky. This is a whiter tape. Let's see, what getting down here, I've got a turquoise. And I've got this turquoise, let's see. I've got that. Oh, look at that. I could put a B. Oh, here's some pretty yellow. Let's put some yellow on this one. I need to make these smaller. this one is buckling up a little. I don't think it'll matter, but it is. Oh, I gotta tell you this. My husband, I told him how I was feeling about this challenge. he goes, he sings me the song, when you fall down, you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you begin again. And I think it was sung by Ginger Rogers. There's a song by Ginger Rogers. And you start all over again. And I think it's Fred Astaire is with her. And so if you want to look it up on YouTube, it's actually really cute. So that's what he told me. Well, if you fall, Vicky, just brush yourself off. And start all over again. That was actually pretty good advice, wasn't it, when I was in an emotional wreck and a physical wreck. Boy, I never want to do that again. Oh, never, never, never. Is my, oh, thank you. Because I took it off to go put those other two things. I took it off because it's attached to my computer. Thank you for reminding me, Debbie. Ellen usually reminds me. Did she go nighty-night? I might have missed her because she doesn't. I glued 2 pages. Love you, Debbie Sue. Yeah, I took it off to take those other strips over there on my mats. Oh, she did go to sleep? Okay, I figured. Well, you know, you got to take care of that nervous system. That's part of it. Sleep. Yeah. And when your nervous system is all out of whack, then you have trouble sleeping. Tell ya that I've had trouble sleeping the past probably since Friday, really, if I think about it. Oh, that one kind of crooked. All right. Now we have this green and brown. I don't know, I'm just placing these like this. I might lose some people as well over this because I think at this, I'm not a poor loser. I'm not a poor loser, but I think I'm losing. But that's not my emphasis. And then I thought, well, I wonder if people are going to move off my channel, or because they'll think, oh, she lost. She's not very good in her art. Terrible thoughts, huh? Okay, Vicky, if you fall, what do, Vicky? You pick yourself up and you dust yourself off and you do it all over again. Not everybody is perfect. Just not everybody is perfect. Thank you, Debbie. It brought up, you know how you were, well, I don't know, because I have ADHD, sometimes it was hard to make friends because people thought I was annoying, or I don't either. Or we moved every 2 years when I was growing up, being military. So it was really hard to have friends. And although I like to have friends, so it brought those kind of things back. Or when I was I'm not coordinated. I'm not. And I am deaf tone. So I was trying out for dance team in high school. And I wanted so bad to be, because I love dancing. I still do. Of course, when it came down to compete, what happened? But I didn't do very well. So there was 3 girls, and the other 2 girls were in beat, doing it perfect, and I couldn't get in beat with them. So I was off beat, so I didn't make the team. I remember those things. That really hurt, because I really wanted to be on that team with all the girls, all the popular girls, and didn't make it. I was always in the background growing up. Yeah, you can't really make good friends. Yeah, I grew up military. I think we have enough of that color. Let's put some more different color. We've got yellow. We could do some white too. Oh, I've got this covered on both sheets. Huh. I think I got a white one that just has, we put some brown on there. That will make it. Here, I got some gold and a butterfly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know, isn't that terrible? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, and well, I think what happened doing this Mission Impossible challenge, it brought back, I had triggers because it is competitive between 3 creators. And then I thought, oh my gosh, wonder if I lose, which, you know, is happening. And so I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? It's so embarrassing for my channel, right? I didn't even think about any of that until after, you know, I did it. That's when, and then I had all these feelings about when I've had hurt before over loss. Well, I think it's part of life. I guess our hearts sometimes are just going to be hurt, and we just have to accept it. Now that I'm older, you know, elder, I can easily say that. I can easily say that and understand it. But when you're younger, or in your 30s and 40s, and then there's people too that really don't like to hang out with old people. I've noticed that as well. Yeah, I had triggers over this. Boy, it made me sick. Emotionally and physically, it's made me sick. I'm getting over it. It's a lot less anxiety now. But boy, that I should have said no. No, 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 no. See, I thought I like the Mission Impossible movies. I don't like Tom Cruise so much, but I really like those movies. And so I thought I could do it, and I made the Mission Impossible theme. But then I started feeling the stress when I started making the video, because of the competition. And then one of the crafters said, oh, I'm so glad I'm in competition with you. And I'm going, oh boy, all those hurts came back that I didn't make it because, you know, I just wasn't. But now I understand. It's, you know, God is in control, right? I'm not in control. God is in control. And so I just have to give it to God. It really makes me feel better, and just allow Him to do it. Yeah. And if I am destined to lose it, well, you know, I'm the last one, or the second one. I didn't come in first for any of them. That's okay. I don't know. It ends tomorrow, the voting. But that's another thing, is I tried to get people to vote, and I think it was in too of a controlling manner. And, you know, people like to have the freedom of doing it themselves. So I'm going to give away the 3 items that I make, but then I was telling them to go vote and then come back and say I voted under a comment, and I thought, that is a lot to ask of somebody. And it was it's in a controlling way. And I thought, oh, Vicky. I gotta fill this up more with stuff before. This is bigger, so I have more to fill up. Oh, now it's not sticky anymore. Neither is this. I can tell. Now I'm going to get all this wet. I have no idea what that's going to do. Probably nothing. Okay, so we got that. So I'm just going to put some white down here. Oh. But I don't think it's a good way. I don't think it's for us, for me, who's older. I don't need to put my nervous system through something like that. I'm not gonna ever do it again. Oh my. I do want to talk to the other creators, just because in their videos, oh my, they really showed their nervousness. One lady, her hands were shaking like this. I'm like, oh my. It wasn't a good thing. Let's put a little more white over here. Okay. And I'm going to add some of this blue color. So I see what happens here. It dries up. But I'm not going to get it wet because I'm going to need to put my medium on top of this anyway. And we have, let's put some more. Do I have some more? I do. Put that right there. I can't even remember how I made this. I made it into a mixed media photo picture like. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, I have to have it covered first. Oh, I have this really old stuff here. This is a really, really brittle paper. Okay, so let's put this here. And we'll just put a little bit here. And another little bit there. Very old, brittle paper. And let's put something there. And we need something around here. there's holes here. Well, I don't really want to put it there. So I have a lot of, I'm not sure why, areas up here. Let's see, I'll put a little one there. Oh, I need my glue. And boop, 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 boop. Oh, oh, oh. This is another wipe off. So just put little strips here. And we need a strip here. Maybe like that. We could use a strip here. And that's yellow, I think. That's fine. Let's put a strip there. And a strip here. And we'll put some over here. And then I got this little boop, boop, boop. Let's put it right there. Okay, let's get some different colors. I have a gray. I mean, it's just gray. Oh, I don't have any purple. It looks and red. Purple and red. That might add a little bit of pizzazz. And ta-da! This would be nice to listen to music to. Listen to music to. You know, Debbie, I might lose some subscribers over over the challenge that I did. When I fall, just pick yourself up. I think it's Ginger Rogers. I think it's on the YouTube, the song. Let's see, did I miss anything? Looking for. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's see what I've got. I thought I would put some gray. I don't know. I kind of just like the color gray. Oh, I've got blue or gray. Ah. I know, I feel a lot better. And I feel better about talking about it. You know, it's not easy, like, to have a YouTube channel. It takes a lot of learning and a lot of work. And I just don't know if, like, people always understand that, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, it's here. It does. And like even with, oh, I don't know if I have to go back and document on it, on your, latest story, because I was in the car with my husband and we were listening to it together, and he really did enjoy it. I go, isn't that good? So, I don't know, I'm like seeing, where am I going to put this at? I don't see any place. Okay, I need another color. One more color and I think I will be okay. And you know, I have this white stuff. I might put that over that. Oh, I got my bugs. I have pink. Pink might look good. I see little parts of the tape sticking out there. Let's see. Anything else I can stick this into? Oh, I see another little spot. Well, I'm thinking of the Kentucky. I haven't listened to her for a while. Debbie from Kentucky Life or something like that. She always says the verse every day that don't worry today because you have enough troubles the next day. It's from the scripture. She has to read that to herself every day. I shouldn't laugh, but it is kind of funny in a way. How human we are. Yeah, I think that adds a little oomph to it. The first two I did pretty quick. This one, for some reason, is taking me a little bit longer. Did I add any pink over here? I guess I could add a little piece. Boom, boom. And I could add a piece here. And I think maybe I got all of the pieces down that I need to, oh, it's hard to find. Well, I'm just going to do the pink there too. Okay, time to do this. And then I'm going to put some focal points on it. Okay, where is my brush? Somewhere. Oops. I thought maybe I didn't have to worry about that, but I do. Well, who knows? I think there's something in here. I don't know what it is, an extra dimension or something, because I sure do lose things. I can open it up. There it goes. Did that flip over? I think it did. Yeah, we want that. And then we want to put this pink top of there. I lose things in this room. And really, it's hard to find them. They creep into another dimension, so I won't use them. That's what happens, I think. All right, let's just squirt this stuff on. I think I made this one with littler pieces, and that might be why it's taking a little extra. Okay, gotta paint, get that down there. Oop, all these little papers are coming up. They're moving on me. The other one didn't really move. It must be because this glue on this particular tape dries up, and it might not adhere very well to the bottom, but we can fix it. Everything's fixable in art. That's what they tell me anyway. So that's what I do. I try to fix it whenever I make a boo-boo, because I know I'm going to make a boo-boo. And then when you cut these up as well, you know, you can make a pocket. You can actually make a card also. So with the ADHD brain, you have an issue with, they call it emotional dysphoria or something. You have a little more, which means basically you're very sensitive to problems. And my husband is so loving though towards me. He's constantly helping me with my emotions. Poor guy. He really didn't know I had, well, I was diagnosed late, and so we've been married 20 years. So he didn't know, or I really didn't know when we first got married. It was about 5 years later. And then when I retired, I really noticed something was wrong with me, because all my systems went away. And this looks like a quilt, doesn't it? This could be a quilt. One of those raggedy quilts. Yeah. I think you have a good husband too. When you were sick, he helps you and you help him, and you know, your relationship kind of changes when you get older compared to when you're younger. But the love doesn't stop growing. That's what I've noticed with my husband. It's just like I just love him more and more every day. Yeah, I've had, this is actually, you know, and that's another thing, ADHD people have trouble with relationships. So I had 3 marriages prior to this marriage, and they all lasted about, Well, except the first one lasted a year. I really made a boo-boo there. And then the others lasted about 5 years. But you know, they're all dead now. All of them are dead. I'm the only one who survived to live and to enjoy older age. And I always think, you know, the Bible says, and I have prayed before, you know, in Psalms, where God takes care of all your enemies, people who have hurt you, right? They all died young. That's what happened to them. Yeah. But you know, I made mistakes. I mean, that's one thing with this type of brain. You make unintentional mistakes. You don't mean to, but it's just part of the brain functioning. So I've had to accept that God made this brain, and I love God, and I love how He made me. So I love my brain, even though I might drive people crazy. Oh, I'm just laughing. Crazy. Okay, I think, you know, I need something there. I miss these. Let's just put this. I love turquoise color. Where is it? Right here. And it might be this whole area. Is pink your favorite color, Debbie? I don't know what happened to the... I thought I had... I don't know. I don't know. Da, 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 da. For some reason, I'm seeing more holes now. I need something there. Ah, okay. You know, my husband likes pink too. And there was a time that we had a pink bedspread on our bed. It has something to do with the coat of arms from Ireland. Pink is one of his colors. Okay. So I think I'm just kind of looking to see if I missed any. You know what I missed right there? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just put a bigger piece there. All right. And that's okay. I think I know. I didn't think mine would either, but it's in his coat of arms from Ireland, pink. And I go, oh, okay. And I said, well, I love pink, so let's get a pink bedspread. We don't have it now, but we did have one. Yeah. I think this one, for some reason, was a little bit harder. So I need something there, too. Wow, we're not going to use that. We're going to use this. And we're going to use this. And I think that does it. We could sew these too. Could put buttons on it. Yeah. All right, I want to put some of these. I got to put a bug on there. Remember these white bugs? I think they're from outer space. Every time I look at them, it's like, oh my gosh. It's just, I want to laugh. They're just so funny looking. Okay, so we can have this. I'm just cutting this out with my fingers. I don't know if you remember this bug, the bug from outer space. And I put it on a hefty. It should blend, mostly blend, should blend into I just want to try it. And then I got some roses. I want to try those too. I'll just try one. This is a thicker paper. And so I think that's why. But it's coming up, it's coming through. You can see the other pieces underneath. Okay, let's try. I have some of these roses left. And this is, do I want to cluster them? I don't know for sure. Oh. This is that stencil that has the roses just going wild everywhere. Let's see what we got here. I got 3 roses. Oh. So I think I can just put them on top of there. And put some more gooey on there. And then all those pieces are going to look pretty cool underneath these roses. I think after I'm done here, I'm going to get away from the computer for the rest of the night. I need to rest my nervous system. Yeah. Don't you think my outer space bug is pretty, Debbie? I'm just joking. I know it's not pretty. It's just weird. Oh. I think that's all we made, those outer space bugs. Oh, I've got this too. Well, I want to put some more words. Nah. Okay, so let's see if we can use this. Be still. It's really hard for me to be still. I've always got something wiggling on my body. Even my husband says, "What are you wiggling for?" I don't know. I got to do something. I got to be. And I go, well. So it's very hard for me to be still. So this is a very, and I'm just, you know what? It's going to take a lot of room. Let's see. Maybe we should make it over here by the bug. I don't care if it takes a lot of room. I think that would be a really good reminder. I got to use more glue though to sit it in, because it's a card. It's a cardstock. Cardstock, that's the word. Cardstock. It needs a little extra glue to dry on top of it, underneath of it. There. Be still and know. Part of resting your nervous system is to be still. Read a nice book. Then you can be still and your mind is still active. I would do a listening book. Let's see. Did I have any more? Oh yeah, I had some of these. So when you do collage, it's good to put words in there too that lift you up. You can find them in the magazines. Those might have been from a magazine. I'm not sure. I don't know how I made those. But I was so impressed with myself. That's why I digitalized that particular piece. Because I probably want to use it again. I don't digitalize all these pieces because not all of them are that good. Oh, only the good ones. My nails are hanging in there. Let's put this here. And if I have to cut some of the end off, it doesn't matter. It'll still look okay. I'm decorating this one up. And when this dries, you could even stamp it on some of the places. That would look cool too. Okay, and then I got a butterfly. Do I want the butterfly here? Do I want the butterfly? Oh, let's put the butterfly here. Let's put the butterfly by the roses. Yep. I'm just going to put the butterfly just like that. I think that's all I had to add. Yep. Well, there's that piece. That took me a little bit longer. I used littler pieces. Well, I think it's time to quit. I feel that in my tummy. It's growling a little bit because I haven't really eaten dinner. I need to eat something. Thank you, Debbie Sue, for sticking it out with me, staying the whole time. I really appreciate it. Did you have a good day today, Debbie? Physically, do you feel okay? Or are you still feeling tired? I'm just thinking your nervous system with your medical condition, oh man, you probably need to baby it a lot. Thank you, Debbie. That rose piece, that would be pretty on a card. That's probably one of my favorite ones is the roses too. This looks like the moon with holes in it. Tired. Have a good night, Debbie. You too. I'm just picking glue off my hands. That's what I do to get the glue off. Let's try to get a good night's sleep, the both of us. Help our nervous system settle down more. Hopefully we can get a good night's sleep. I will see you on the next video. I'm sending love to you and sending love out to the universe. And I'm saying goodbye. Bye-bye.